It's so unfortunate that there's still such a big stigma around mental health, because mental health is literally your health, you know? Let's talk about mental health. What is it? Why is everybody talking about it? And why is it so important? Hi guys, I'm DC, a mental health counselor in Florida, and today we will be talking about mental health. Now, I'm sure you've been hearing about it a lot, and you may be wondering, what does it even mean and why is it so important? And those are good questions, and so we're just here to talk about it today and hopefully shed some light on what it is and why you should care about it. So mental health is the condition of your psychological and your emotional well-being. So kind of like your bodily health, it can be good or bad, but it's still called taking care of your health. Even if you don't have, the typical severe mental health issues people typically talk about when you hear mental health issues, it's still something you should care about and be working on. So for today's conversation, we'll talk about like psychological being things like your decision making, your thought processing, the way you're communicating with people. And the emotional aspect of mental health is things like your self-worth, your self-confidence, your happy level and your sad level, the fluctuation. When your mental health is good, you're able to navigate those things pretty smoothly. But when it's bad or when you're struggling with it, some of the more seemingly easy things, everyday things, can be a lot harder to manage. Now, mental health is important because it impacts so many different aspects of your life. For example, mentally, if you're struggling to concentrate, if you can't stay focused, if your thoughts are racing, it's going to impact work or school, or any projects you need to do. Because you're so all over the place, you're not able to focus in on what's emotionally. You may feel a heaviness, or you may feel overwhelmed, like your feelings are all over the place, and that could lead to some overreactions to things, to some impulsive decision making. It could cause strains on your relationship. You're a lot less likely to drink water, to eat the right foods, to exercise, to even want to get out of bed. So with those things in mind, it makes sense that we would be talking about mental health so much more, because we're starting to see how having good mental health plays a hand in so many other things. And mental health is something that we should all be concerned about taking care of, because it is so vital to our well-being in general. And just like what happens when we don't take care of our physical health, if we don't take care of our mental health, we may find ourselves more susceptible to mental illness. Now, mental illness doesn't always occur from not taking care of your mental health. There are a lot of factors that go into mental illnesses and the status of your mental health. I have some more videos coming out soon about different specific mental illness. In general, mental illnesses can be caused by things like trauma in childhood or trauma during any part of your life. Things like biological aspects, like chemical imbalances in your brain, family history of certain mental illnesses can have an impact. Substance use, life circumstances, a breakup, the loss of a job, those can all contribute to the well-being of your mental health. Some mental illnesses last for years, and for others it could be, a short period of time. But regardless, it's still worth taking care of and managing. Even if you don't have a mental illness, it's important to take care of your mental health. It's so unfortunate that there's still such a big stigma around mental health, because mental health is literally your health, It's something that you need to take care of. And the stigma won't go away unless we keep talking about it. A few things you can do to start working on your mental health will be just to talk to someone you trust. Holding in everything you're wrestling with isn't sustainable. You're gonna burn yourself out. But by having people you trust to at least be somewhat of an outlet can make a world of a difference. Join groups online of people who are struggling with some of the same things. It doesn't necessarily need to be a therapeutic support group, something like Facebook or an anonymous group online where people get together and they just share what they're wrestling with. You can listen to podcasts about certain aspects of mental health or follow along with clinicians on their social media pages where they share useful tips. So that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for more videos as I will keep talking about mental health and keep the conversation going because it is so important. Feel free to subscribe down here and I will see you soon.